I just wish he was still alive so he could hear the sound of an audience laughing at a joke.
Shakespeare for Schools at Southwark Playhouse is a biannual project where we aim to create a fully professional production Shakespeare play, which is also aimed at younger audiences coming with their schools. And it's been running for over 2 decades now, throughout the Playhouse history, and our way of engaging young people, getting them into theatre maybe for the first time.
As a director, what it reminds me is that the main aim of theatre is telling stories, and that those stories should be told clearly and accessibly and in a way that everyone in the audience can understand. Knowing that you're going to be performing to an audience who are 8 years and older brings you back to the fundamentals, which is about a great story, some fantastic characters. The story puts the characters in bizarre situations to make us laugh or to entertain us or to thrill us or to frighten us or whatever the function of the story is. And I think all too often that gets forgotten in shows which are pitched at an adult audience only.
This project is free for schools to come to. Many schools don't have the resources to be able to take their students to the theatre. So to supporting this project, over 2,000 young people will come see this show, which is kind of an incredible amount of young people. And how many of those take something from it? It's an experience which many of them might not have the chance to get elsewhere.
But actually to be able to invite a school to a theatre, to have that experience of going into an auditorium where the lights dim and there's a blackout, and that's something else entirely. And whether you like the actual play or not, the experience of being in the theatre is unique and actually one that I think all children should have access to.
We get no regular funding, so all of this is funded by securing the funding to make it happen. All that money goes back into production, not only this one, back into future productions as well.
And I think that's a really bold thing that Southwark Playhouse has done, which is to really integrate theatre for young audiences into its main programming. To see young children come into a theatre space to experience theatre with lights and sound and full production values is not something that many children get the opportunity to do. What's different and special about working here at Southwark Playhouse is we're in a theatre that's also creating work for adult audiences. There's a real ecology that's in this building. People creating new shows that will go on and win awards, like Benjamin Button, work that's for all sorts of different audiences, and actually for young people to be given the same level of seriousness, for those audiences to be given the same resources and the same opportunities is really, really special. These are plays, they're meant to be performed, they only really make sense when you see them performed, and to have taken a Shakespeare play to make it accessible to a younger audience like this gives them that experience of Shakespeare as a live medium. The theatre is meant to be seen, and they are some of the best plays, certainly in the English language, possibly in the world. There are a couple of moments in the show where you get big laughs from the audience, and it's nothing that we've done as a company, it's nothing we've done as a theatre. What it is, it's Shakespeare wrote those jokes over 400 years ago, and they still entertain an audience. Make an audience of 8-year-olds go, "No, what? Ah!" I just wish he was still alive so he could hear the sound of an audience laughing at a joke, and we've not adulterated it or changed it in any way, just presented the joke truthfully and honestly, and it still gets a laugh.